This story happened back in 2009, on a night I will absolutely never forget. My sister, Vera, was 5 months pregnant. She had just gotten her salary and, like she always did when she wanted to treat me, insisted we go out to eat. We ended up at McDonald's. It was exactly what you'd expect, bright, a little noisy, filled with people. It felt ordinary, even comforting. That is, until we saw her. Standing right by the entrance was an old woman dressed entirely in black. Her hair was long and tangled, and I remember noticing her fingernails were sharp and disturbingly yellow. The moment our eyes met, this icy, cold feeling just shot down my spine. We walked in, and she followed us. Vera got in line first at the counter, and I stood right behind her. Now, there were 2 other, shorter lines open, but for some reason, the old woman joined our line, positioning herself directly behind me. I could feel her presence, almost like a pressure at my back. It was Vera's turn to order, then mine. When it was finally her turn, I could hear her voice so clearly. It was raspy, low. "1 fried chicken meal," she said, and then she paused before adding, "but don't cook it." The cashier just froze, staring at her, completely confused. "I'm sorry, ma'am," he stammered, "we can't do that." The old woman just smiled, and I saw her teeth were a grayish color. "I was only joking," she cackled. The whole exchange was just so bizarre, it put me completely on edge. We got our food and found a table, trying to just put it behind us and enjoy our meal. I tried my best to ignore her, to forget she was even there. But then she sat down at the table right next to us. She was so close, I could smell this strange perfume on her. Or maybe it was something else, something worse. After a few moments of tense silence, she spoke again, her voice cutting through the noise of the restaurant. "Where do you live, dear?" she asked, looking straight at Vera. My sister just ignored her, pretending she didn't hear. But the woman leaned forward, her eyes glinting in the bright lights. "5 months pregnant," she said, her voice dropping to a whisper. "Or is it 6? Vera's hand instantly tightened around mine under the table. Her knuckles were white. The woman wasn't looking at Vera's face anymore. She was staring, fixated, right at my sister's pregnant belly. And then I saw it. She was drooling, just a little bit, at the corner of her mouth. Her lips were trembling, as if she was tasting the air. "I don't eat fried chicken," she whispered, leaning even closer, "or drink soft drinks. But if you want, you can have my share." That was it. We both stood up so fast, our chairs scraped against the floor. Vera's face had gone completely pale, and she whispered to me that her stomach was hurting, a sharp, twisting pain. We didn't even grab our tray. We just rushed outside, leaving everything behind. We practically ran down the street, not looking back. Once we were far enough away that we felt safe, Vera gasped for air, leaning against a wall. Something was so wrong with her, she said, her voice shaking. If we'd stayed there any longer, I feel like I might have gone into labor. We never finished our meal that night, and even now, all these years later, whenever I see someone dressed in black at a McDonald's, I remember that smell, and that horrible, hungry stare. Thanks for listening. If you have a story like this, I'd love to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe for more.